Hey guys, welcome to the episode of Rebirth of Souls, episode 7. By the way, we did have a little bit of an issue where we renamed our episodes wrong, and I got that fixed thanks to the listener and watcher that fixed that for us and caught it. Our ADH brains kind of just went, oh, what? Okay, yes, there it is. But we
all
are
need a little
now,
help sometimes.
yeah, we are on episode 7. And there will possibly be a break. We haven't decided on our December one if we've got enough time because of the holiday coming up. So just give us a little time. If we don't come in December, we'll come back in January, keep the story going, finish it out when we can, and have everybody die. Become heroes and save the world. And
Hey, two of us already died
glory,
once,
baby.
so
Hey, bitch, I've already died. Let's go.
technically two of us already died once.
Kill us.
Right.
Can't kill us.
so with that,
on everybody.
our last episode kind of left off on a little bit of a cliffhanger, and I will give a quick recap for the fact that they did fight their first dragon, which is actually my first time running a dragon in Daggerheart, technically, which was kind of neat and everything, which I really liked. On top of that, they did kill it, but in the process, Zazik did die. Zazik decided to take a special situation with the game because there is something going on that they learned that if they die and they take the situation, they become a dragon. And Zazik became a what type of dragon?
Blue dragon?
Yeah, the color that you chose.
Yeah, blue dragon.
Yeah, blue dragon.
I'm blue, Deputy.
And kind of raged out with Tamarin trying to bring her down, keep her calm down. Dragon was killed. The party took some damage. They took Jonathan, couldn't really break him down and hold him, and couldn't get him to say anything. His mind seems to be broken, and so they used some special glue and glued him to the wall up in the very high part of the cave and left him there. And
probably should have lightning striked him while we glued him, but regrets. We'll deal with the aftermath later.
Hindsight's always 2020.
He'll still be there when we get back.
I'm sure it's fine.
Oh yeah, totally. He'll totally be there.
Fine. Everything's fine.
So pretty much everybody is back. They did take a long rest. I am sitting at 7 fear right now, by the way. And that is where we're at the party. Their last little type of quest line, if you want to go with that, is they still have to deal with the Red Wizard of Thay and the army over the mountains, which the army has broken through. Going to Waterdeep and seeing what's there. But there are some big questions that the team is going to have to answer amongst themselves because they are a little bit fractured. Randaya has actually kind of snapped a little bit and is kind of, being a little on edge. Rome just don't gives a flying fuck. Aiden is still trying to figure out who and what they are. Tamarin has some deep secrets. And Zazik is now a dragon at partial type abilities. For the people that are dragons, you can look up into the book and you are considered I think they call it a young dragon. I'll give you the number that you can look it up and have it type thing. And you will, when you go to that, you will have that stats and abilities. You would just need to take everything that says fear for hope. So, we get back to the party. You are just now done sitting repairing your armor. And, Randaya, how are you feeling?
Fine.
I don't believe you.
You don't sound fine.
Fine.
So the entire time he's sitting and working on his armor, we're trying to, clean up the bow and also find good ways to he's been collecting his fangs. So trying to find a good way to do those. The entire time he's been really, really super quiet and just every now and then looking over and staring at Zazik and then just looking down at everything else, and just weirdly enough, not saying a goddamn word.
Is weird.
Very weird.
Yeah. Is that I mean, Renda, would you feel that your character has been kind of mentally broken a bit?
So over the past, and correct me if I'm wrong, week in character time, he has gone from hanging out in the woods as a halfling and doing some cool hunting and setting traps and having little tripwires around that fling dung at his siblings when they trip over them, to meeting a family and going to rescue a town and befriending a young girl, giving her a little rat skull and promising to save her, to being all of a sudden turned into a dragonkin, and watching her, finding her again later, hating him and as an adult, and then watching her tortured and killed, sort of, not really, but yes, essentially, and then watching his adopted sister die and turn into a dragon. He's not in the best of shape right now. He's the one thing though is he is super focused right now. Like, he is absolutely laser focused on what he's doing, almost um
Like he's boring holes into his armor with his eyeballs, or he like
yeah, well, all that, but also nothing can go wrong. Like, the only time you hear him say anything is like shit, and going back and restitching because he fucked something up, and that's about it.
Okay. Rome, you're typically very, very quiet within the party. Usually just doing the skulking and hiding and everything. How are you feeling? And what is your, that you're seeing with the party? Because this has been a major change, not only in the last week. Thank you for the good recap, Renda. But you still don't like being a dragon type kin.
Okay, so Rome's whole take on this is that there's basically one person or one thing to blame, and mission one is correcting that. And then once that's done, it seems like things will kind of go back to normal, or we'll at least be able to start putting the pieces back together. So he's at this point being someone who has always been very objective focused, like, I need to do that, I need to get over there, I need to get through this lock. Like, for him, this is just another problem to solve. So he's kind of the reason he's not really like letting stuff get to him, and he's trying to stay somewhat constrained, is he's like, okay, as long as I focus on the problem at hand, everything else will just kind of work itself out. So for him, like, there is problem one at the top of the list. Like, there's problems two through whatever, but you have to cross the problems off one at a time. So
that's fair.
Aiden, you've had a major change within your world and your ability. I mean, you've actually changed who you completely are and what you've done.
Oh yeah.
How are you? How are you presenting yourself to your fellow brothers and sisters?
Basically, just attempting to get accustomed to this whole new change of, well, skill sets. Going from being that guy taking the damage to now being the guy dealing the damage, and just trying to get accustomed to everything basically being turned on its head. But just seeing everything going on and just trying to figure it out. Probably the best way to put it, and just pieces don't seem to line up just right. And wrapping my head around it is just uh
Okay. Zazik, How are you
I
feeling?
literally died. Um, I don't feel like myself. I am having a hard time trying to keep my center so I don't dragon out and freak out on everyone. But I feel determined to stop what's happening in the world at the same time because I don't want this happening to anybody else. So I've got conflicted feelings for myself, but also resolve to not let this happen to my brothers and sisters.
What happened to your brothers and sisters?
Dying and turning into a dragon.
Okay.
Dying mostly because death ain't fun. It's painful. It hurts.
It hurts.
It hurts. And I don't want them to lose themselves in the mess that the world is in.
Okay. Tamarin, you have seen all of this. You have been an outsider, prior to this, and you've seen what's going on. And now you've seen Zazik take your path that you had to take, which means if they're going to put two and two together, that you've either died or something has happened. And they actually kind of have you can tell that they have a little bit of mistrust for you.
Oh,
Yep.
had I said something like that?
No.
No. Well, also, I feel a little guilt because I could have said something about what happens, and that, like, I could have. I chose not to, thinking that we could avoid it for them, but I didn't.
I do believe that was part of my rage fit.
It makes sense. I don't remember. I'm tired.
I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's where my head's at.
All right. Y'all are, like I says, you're starting to feel this. You're starting to get into it, and you're starting this, but you're sitting around this little campfire, kind of repairing. You've done your long rest. You've got everything. Um, People start looking to you, Rome, and you can see Zazik's got this look of, I don't know what to do.
Okay. So I'll be honest, genuinely, I don't remember what we're supposed to be doing next.
You have choices. The choices were that you can go to Waterdeep and work whatever you need to there, because that's possibly where Sarah is. You also have the battlefield with the Red Wizards, which is up in the north, where they've broken through the mountain, where her forces have gone through. And that's pretty much your two main aspects that's going on right now. You do know that she is, being in Waterdeep, that it is really, really controlled by Mom. But the forces are kind of divided up by the mountain by the Red Wizards. Of course, the new Lightbringers are fractured and pretty much destroyed. There's probably still bands here and there, but for the most part, that Tamarin's secret forces is gone.
Um,
But you can tell in the look of everybody's face that they're beaten. Their faces is very, very down. They don't know what to do. They're whooped.
no, that's not a thing. So okay, then I'll kind of get everybody together and say, listen, we have a job to do, and I know it feels like we've been through some stuff, and we have, but at the end of the day, like that doesn't matter. There are people that don't even know we exist who are counting on us, and more importantly, I don't know about you, but I'm not okay with this. Like I'm gonna get mine, even if nobody knew about this. Like we're gonna sort this bitch out.
Mhm.
So, what do you guys want to do? I think that we've got some options. I don't think us going, as much as I would love to stick my knives into people, I don't think us going to the battle is helpful. I don't see how the six of us or the five of us are going to make a difference. not in a meaningful way. Not to mention the fact that like it would take us a while to get there. Like I would assume that from where we are now, like what are we close
You're
to?
actually closer to the battlefield than you are to Waterdeep.
Okay, forget what I said. Like
Fuck what
Throw
you
everything
heard.
out the window. Just
It's-
kidding.
it still seems less effective. But I mean, it's either that or we if there's something else that we haven't thought of that's off the radar. I'm fine with thinking outside the box. We just need to know like what that looks like. So does anybody have any ideas, or is there anything in particular that anybody else wants to do?
I feel like it would be more productive to go to the battlefield.
Okay.
And get in the fight.
Get in the fight, stop the forces, stop this from happening.
Can
And
you
then-
control yourself?
We can find out.
Even if she can't, it's probably helpful. Like I don't see how that's a
Powerful dragon.
problem. I mean, it's not
Well-
a problem for us. It's a problem for whoever's in the way of the dragon.
Yeah.
But it's also a problem for me internally and losing myself to what I've become.
You're still
But-
you. I don't care what she thinks.
You are still you. Don't
As
lose
long
that. As long as you
long
don't
as
lose
this doesn't happen to the rest of you, except you. It already happened to you.
Yeah, that's fair. It did.
But I'm worried for the rest of you, and we need to find a way to stop this. And I feel the best way to do that is to join the fight.
I can understand that.
Let's go kill people.
So I'm all for the fight. But isn't what happened to you her plan?
Do I know
How
the
do
answer
we-
to this question?
How do we know if this was her plan, that we can trust you if you're a dragon in the presence of her stuff?
Gonzo, do I know the answer to this question?
If it was her plan to make y'all turn into dragons,
Yeah.
'Cause
you
that's
don't
kind of
know
what
that
Jonathan
about-
was saying. That's
Yeah.
kind of what Jonathan was
Yeah.
saying in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't know specifically, but
Okay.
Jonathan did say something about that. So
When Cameron, when you were fighting, were you always in control around all of her stuff and around her?
What is the answer to this question? For the gray area.
you don't remember.
Okay, I don't remember.
That was a portion you knew after the fact later on what happened, but you don't know if the full details, and it actually came up as something that happened after the fact. You were like, oh, I can go to be a dragon. Well, shit.
All of that. But in this voice.
But no, you don't remember when you died that you turned into a dragon and went ape shit and tried to kill her, and she banished you somewhere, but you eventually found out that that was one of your abilities. You do as many times per day as your proficiency.
Okay.
That, as much as I would want to go to Waterdeep, because I am going to kill her.
Get in
Um,
line.
Well, there's plenty of heads to go around. Maybe I'll share some.
Just fastball special him, it'll be fine.
I want to go there, but I don't know if I can trust you with her, and it's nothing against you. This is I didn't do all the studying, but at least I know that much. So let's go kill some people and see how we do. If nothing else, it helps the good guys.
I will have you
Guys.
with me. my
I'm the good guy
motivation-
still. Shut up.
No, I'm talking about the good guys, which are the Red Wizard of Thay.
Yeah, the Red Wizards of Thay are very definitely not the good guys.
Well, they're not. They're less the bad guys than Mom's team.
You can see Rome kind of like,
No
That is
thanks.
not accurate.
I don't like it.
Well, maybe we can kill them too.
All right, I'm in.
Aiden,
What
I'm
was
gonna
Collateral damage?
Dragon breath is hard to control. I've heard.
I'm back in on this plan.
Oh man.
You had me at death to red wizards.
Aiden, you're kind of sitting there quiet and hearing all of this. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking we go knock some heads. Just be extra cautious about keeping an eye on each other.
Yeah.
Because last thing we need is another raging dragon. No offense.
none taken.
Valid.
All right, so you have decided that you're going to go towards the continuing battle of war
Yep.
north in the mountains. Okay. How are you going to travel by that? You can get out of this area, no problem. You know how to get out of it. You know where you're at technically. You know your area. Randaya is you're a ranger. So do you have the where you know where you can go if you've been there already?
Yeah, it's a weird phrasing.
But yes.
Yes.
This is your
Okay.
goal.
I
Yeah. So
I also have gifted trackers, so all I have to do is sort of kind of look for where the army was and follow
Correct.
that.
Before we go anywhere, we did level up, and you got to level 5. Does anybody want to say, did they do any multi-classing?
Several of us, I think, did
I
some
did.
multi-classing.
Before we get any further,
Helping.
and we got a plan. Zazik, did you multi-class into anything?
I did multi-class. Give me a second. I multi-classed into.
sorry.
Was it?
No.
I think I did. Where's it at?
That would say on your character sheet.
It's under where your stuff is on your main page. I found mine. Can I go first?
Yeah, you can go and go.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm a witch.
you took the witch.
I
So
took
you have a
the
lot of reaction abilities.
witch. Yeah. Which is good because I'm slow on the uptake sometimes. So.
Yeah, you went with witch, which gives you a lot of abilities that are reactive when somebody does something, which is a really cool class. I think it's one of the cooler classes they have on here. Zazik, did you find yours?
No. I'm
Okay.
blind apparently.
It's on the first page, and then you just scroll down past the first class.
Randaya, did you decide to multi-class?
I did. Where I took a level of warrior.
Yep.
And I'm sorry. Was it warrior? Because I went back and forth on this. Let me just
You
double
did.
check.
I feel like
Yeah.
you and I did the same thing.
Yeah, I think I
it's-
went to like
yeah.
Vengeance
Yes.
Warriors or
So
something.
it's guardian. But it's
Guardian.
So I'm guardian. I'm a vengeance guardian.
Yes.
And so yeah, that's a little something there.
Rome,
Fine, I
did you
get extra stress.
Rome, did you decide to multi-class or just stick with yours?
Nope, just fighter.
Okay. So you multi-classed into one level of fighter.
No, I'm just straight up rogue. I didn't.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. All right, so you stayed rogue. Aiden, did you say what you did, or did you multi-class?
I'm still a sorcerer.
Okay. And Zazik, you figured out yours, Vengeance Warrior,
Yes. Guardian Vengeance. Yes.
Guardian Vengeance. Okay. All right. I totally forgot to do that beginning because we did. It's first time people getting fifth, and it's a big step in the characters. All right, so you decided you're going to go up north. Randiah, definitely you can get out of this area and get to where a place you know that's no problem because of where your abilities, and you can get there. How are y'all going to travel north? It is roughly, you're going to guess probably maybe like 4 or 5 days, give or take, by
Okay.
foot. You do have horses still. You did
Don't
have
we
those.
have?
They
Can't
didn't
our
run away?
sister? Can our sister turn into a dragon?
That's
Can
up
They
to
the
can,
you.
horse
actually.
turn into dragons?
But do we want to test this theory?
If only we had our own private airline.
If you were to go by dragon, it would take you half the time.
I can do it. I'll transform.
Okay. Tamarin will transform, drop in. And I guess y'all are going to ride her up to where you think. Randiah would have to direct where to go. You have not been there, Randiah, but you will need to make some tracking scores. I will give you advantage on the roll because it is an aerial view and not just a ground view.
All
Woo.
right then, and that is
That's nice.
instinct, if I remember correctly. Yeah, navigate. Well,
Patty, what are you doing?
It's up to you how you want to use it.
yeah, no, it is instinct.
Okay.
I've been hopping between systems, between reading and playing this week, so names are a thing. Filthy 20
That'd work.
with fear.
You actually,
How dare you?
It doesn't. It's a skill check though, so
I know.
yeah, it's just you give me a fear, but it's just something that just
How dare you?
something happens. Don't know what yet. You definitely are like, yeah, we're in the right path. You've checked, the navigation of the northeast and west, and you've actually started. You can see some of the mountain chain off in the distance and such. And so for the first day and a half, whatever, you pretty much get where you need to go. You do notice that when Tamarin is kind of going kind of low to get out of the area, she's actually scaring the shit out of people as she's flying. They're not used to seeing this giant dragon flying over the area, and you can see that like people are getting scared when you're flying low. Not doing much to help out your cause, and you're being seen.
Potato. Potato.
we need a bard to play like Ride of the Valkyries for us. Blast it, like,
Bird!
so it's like
right.
like in Apocalypse Now, just dun, 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 dun.
Our bard is a dragon right now.
I can't do both.
you just hear the growling.
All right, so next time it's Zazik, and then we get the music.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Go give me another roll. You still have advantage, no problem.
Okay.
Sorry, my dog's upset that we took the squeaker out of his favorite ball.
11 with hope.
Okay. You roll. You start looking, and you are making the path, but you've actually veered off to the left, off to the west, I should say, not the left, the west. And it's kind of
That is
taking a little bit too much of a time for you. You're like, I judged this wrong. Like you were up in the clouds for too long, and it took you to the wrong direction. So you actually will increase your day time by 1 day.
Next time, don't fly so high.
It's a giant head reach back, and it comes back. Go and give me another one.
All right.
Still advantage, no problem.
23 with hope.
All right, go and take that hope.
Oh, I am.
You definitely get back on track, and you think you maybe have about half a day's journey left. You can kind of start seeing a lot of smoke rising in the background, rising in the sights of big, you know, uh, battles have happened here. You can tell that the land has been destroyed. There's bodies are starting to show up. And pretty much you get to where you think the battle might be, but you can tell that the battle is actually further away. And if you were to fly, you were going to get seen.
Time to drop.
I know this inherently, or
Oh
you
yeah,
know,
you definitely you can say that dragons flying around is not a common thing around here as much. And a large black dragon flying around. Or no, what, Tamara, you are black, right? No, red.
Red.
You're red. Sorry. A giant red dragon flying around would be a problem.
Okay, I'm gonna drop a little bit.
You would probably need to drop and probably transform back
Yeah,
to keep,
that makes
although
sense.
people still know what
In
you look
that
like.
order, please.
Yeah, drop and then transform. Not transform, then drop.
No, we're all gonna drop. Drop it like it's hot. No.
You do get down into the ground, no problem. As you're sitting there, you start to notice that yes, this is a battlefield. There are bodies everywhere, of varying types: orcs, ogres, trolls. Everything that you can think of that was part of an army of Tiamat is around, and on top of that, you see red wizards, but
Okay.
there are lesser of them and more of Tiamat's army.
Great.
And they have definitely broken through. As you start walking, you notice that there was like a hastily erected wooden barrier in the path that is been broken through, and they have smashed through this area. And more wizards than normal have been crushed and defeated in this area.
Sorry, Ron.
Yeah, I feel really bad.
I can hear the weeping.
I'm like, fuck those guys.
We'll just kind of circle at a distance until they're almost all dead, and then
Oh darn.
You start walking through, and of course you get that smell of dead bodies, burning flesh, the whole thing that's going on, and it kind of is a little putrid in your nose. And you actually see like some goblins and orcs kind of every once in a while kind of looting and pillaging and stealing a few things, but not in mass numbers. Just every once in a while you look around and you see like this orc is like grabbing a red wizard's robe and jewelry off of it and sees you and starts to run away as quickly as possible.
We're scary. Okay. Do we recognize, like, are we going, clearly we know we're going in a direction. Are we going in the direction that we think the culmination of the battle is?
Yeah, 100%. You know exactly where.
I'm following the boom noises.
Yeah, pretty much you're following.
Well, that doesn't mean anything sometimes.
I didn't say I meant anything. I said I'm following the boom noises.
I'm sure you're following to the war, not away from it.
Okay, fair.
Okay.
Well, let's keep going.
We
are going.
You actually come down. You are pretty much in the top of the pass, and you're coming down, and you can start to see that there is a battle, probably about half a day's walk of armies fighting, and you're seeing like spells flying off. You're seeing like bodies flying. You're seeing these large, like tower-like structures that wizards are standing on, and they're throwing things down. You see an amalgamation of just evil creatures just fighting and just clashing. And it is very, very thick with evil creatures. And y'all are behind them.
Oh, by a
Sounds
couple
perfect.
days, you said?
So it's a target-rich environment. is
Very
what
much
I'm
so.
hearing.
Very,
Go
very
for
much so.
Go for it. Shoot him up.
So,
I'm
what are
gonna
you gonna do?
like I'm gonna get closer and then kind of do my whole ninja vanish routine.
I'm gonna kind of try and do the same thing, especially if there's any of those tower structures or something that maybe got damaged and left behind, but still gives me a good vantage point.
There are some siege engines that are back on, the Tiamat side, that are just throwing off stuff and just, it's wild chaos. But there are lines of battle, foot and battle engines and such. Y'all sit there walking. All of a sudden, you see Gnome just kind of go poof. Gnome or Rome, are you going to be
No,
No,
Gnome
it's no.
Rome?
now you're a gnome.
Are you going to be sneaking
Um,
around? Are you going to be just hiding in the shadows? What are you planning on
oh,
doing?
I'm working my way towards anyone who looks like an officer.
Gotcha. That's what I'm looking for. Type thing. Aiden, Tamarin, Zazik, Rendaya, what are you planning on doing?
High ground, just like I said. I'm gonna try and find one of those structures, get high ground vantage points for shooting things.
Okay.
And the same thing, I'm gonna be looking for important people to kill first.
You go and give me like a perception roll. To do this, Rome, you can do the same thing. To pick out people. Aiden and Tamarin and Zazik, what do you plan on doing?
I'm just keeping an eye on everybody at this point.
Gonna go 10.
Too am also going to look for a vantage point.
What type of vantage points are you looking for? Are you going to go with Randaya?
Yeah, I'm thinking probably get somewhere high that I can easily blink somewhere into something.
Remind me, I figure what can we use our experiences for? Because I know it's a modifier, but what can we use it for?
You spend a hope and you get that number added to your die rolls. So
Okay.
if your experience is I sneak past things or I'm extra sneaky, you spend a hope and you get to use your experience on whatever die roll that you're trying to do if you're trying to sneak past stuff.
Okay. I got an 11 with hope.
Can you make sure that you're attached to the roll 20 so we can see your die rolls?
That's weird. Why is it not? It says I am. Let me
I
I'll
see a
refresh it.
23, an 11, and a 10, a 23, and an 11.
Those
Yeah,
are
they're-
all from me.
Yeah, they're all from Rendaya.
I don't know. I have it on my
Yeah.
iPad because I have it on the 5G so we don't break our
Yeah.
internet again.
Just go and get that. Zazik and Tamarin, what are you planning on doing? You actually see Aiden and Randaya kind of like go off and kind of like they're like picking spots and talking about things.
I'm
So-
just keeping an eye on everybody. In our group.
I am gonna keep an open ear out for anything that they might want to shout at me, but otherwise I'm just gonna start busting skulls.
You see Zazik,
Everyone
it just starts running down the battlefield.
everyone who is not a red wizard is in trouble.
All right, let me try this again.
And if one of you wants to, yell at me and tell me, hey, go after this one, I'll listen.
Did it show up that time?
No. Are you in roll 20 or going from the demi plane?
I'm in both. I have roll
Okay.
20 open and I have demi plane
No,
open.
you need to have the character sheet on roll 20 open.
Yeah. Because the demi plane one isn't connected over. I made that mistake too.
Yeah, you have to use the character sheet built into roll 20.
Okay.
You attach your demiplane account to the roll 20. You did it once before. You just It's been a week or two.
A month.
Yeah, a month.
8 years
That's okay.
later.
8 years later. All right. You all just sit there and you look and all of a sudden you see Zazik just pull out their weapon and just start charging down.
I am the weapon.
There we go.
There you go, Oz. Thank you.
I'm staying on Zazik.
You see
Specifically.
Tamarin and Zazik just start charging down the battlefield.
No, Zazik's charging. I'm just going, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck.
I have to make art with my fists. Let me at them.
Campaign enough.
Rome, you do not see anybody that really looks like they're in charge. Randaya, you did not seem to find anybody that you think is in charge. And Aiden,
Oh yeah, I still have to make that roll.
Yep.
Trait roll.
So then I will instead I will look for the biggest, scariest thing on the field.
You see what kind of looks like almost like a Hydra.
I go kill that.
I hear the Hydra roar and I go, oh fuck, oh fuck.
You
oh,
you
fuck."
see Zazik is kind of headed towards that way too. You see
Okay.
Zazik and Tamarin are just Tamarin's like panicky and like just like eyes darting all over the place. And you see Zazik is just like leaping and bounding and just like got these fists kind of like almost like a gorilla type run. Just and just going at it, just coming down the
Yeah.
road in the path.
It's
Okay.
accurate.
I might be
Aiden.
bashing some skulls on my way.
You really don't see what you think is anybody that might be a leader or a general type.
Okay. Well,
Hydras are cool. I'm shooting that.
you know what? I
Oh,
want
no.
to test these pistols out.
Oh no.
You take one
Okay.
hit, I'll grab another one.
What would the distance from my vantage point be to?
Oh, it would be very far. It would be
Um,
outside of range.
Okay. Then there's something. As long as there's something within that far range, I'm going to just start shooting.
Are you going to climb one of the siege engines and?
Well,
do
that's what I did. That was my
Okay.
goal, was to
Okay.
get a high up vantage point.
Yeah, because there are some towers and such that
Yeah.
you could get in. You do get up there, and there are plenty of orcs and goblins. I'm not going to roll. You're high enough level. We don't need to do anything of that. You can just tell me how you slaughter 5 goblins really quickly. Go ahead.
So I look down and I see sort of a front line, and there's a bunch of wizards that are about to be flanked in by what looks like a little platoon of goblins. And I'm like, well, fine. And I just let loose with a volley. And then once they're all hit, I yell down, "Wizards, to your right!" And then start looking for new targets.
Okay. You slaughter quite easily. I mean, they're just goblins.
Yep.
You can tell this battle is more about numbers than strategy, which is very common tactic. Rome, you see a bunch of goblins just kind of like and see them fall off this tower, and you see the shout coming from one of the towers, and you can see you're coming around down, and you see Zazik just start bounding up, kind of like takes like this like galloping leap and just leaps up in the air and is going straight towards this creature, and you see this giant head turn around. Zazik, you knew how you now have spotlight on a Hydra.
Oh, perfect. Okay. So we are going with our fists. For an unarmed strike. Hopefully we'll hit. And then we'll go from there. How is an 11 with fear?
It misses.
So I was so like I was in it. I was like, rage running, and somehow my aim was off, and I went in for a flying kick down into the Hydra head and just completely shot past it.
Yeah, you come in and you see this. She comes in and just starts coming in with a big old punch and a kick, and the head dodges out of the way, and it goes to bite you as it's coming back. It is actually going to spend a fear to get an additional action out of this. First attack with this, a 19. I'm pretty sure that hits.
Yeah, that hit. I even picked up some extra evasion and it still hit.
You take a total of 24 points of damage.
I will be right back.
Okay. And then another head whips around and looks at Tamarin, and as Tamarin kind of backs away from it a little bit, the head comes back and tries to bite you. An additional head. A 2 definitely misses. As this head tries to bite you. Everybody else has spotlight, and they can do what they want, so no big deal. So go ahead. If you are attacking anything other than the Hydra, you just slaughter it. There's no point in this. These are the lowest of lows, and it's mass chaos. People are not going to realize a few goblins dying here and there because spells and things are going off. If you're going for a particular target, please let me know. Or if you're going to look for a particular target, please let me know.
I'm back. Sorry.
I'm focused on this Hydra, so if anybody else wants to do anything, be my guest.
Yep.
Do I see any magic users on the other side?
On the Red Wizard sides or
fighting the Red Wizards.
You really don't see.
mages?
No, you really don't see any spell casting of that. You see mostly there's like a giant grunt force.
Okay. So they're they're hoarding it. Basically.
Yes. Yeah. Very much a horde. And you can tell that that's all they're doing. It's just bodies upon bodies upon bodies. Ooh, sorry, excuse me.
And what are the odds of me seeing what's happening going on over with Zazik if it's a very far?
You see that Zazik jumped in. You saw her body go, whoo,
yeah,
and then kind of disappear into the head of the Hydra.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, she's fine.
You just start plinking off and killing some more things.
Actually, player question: what are the rules on the flying now in the new system? We haven't tested these yet, and I don't remember what it is.
It was going to be based on your proficiency. That's how long you can fly and how many times you can do it per day. So if you have a proficiency of 4, you can fly for about 4 rounds, 4 times a day. That was going to be the quick and easy version of it without getting too crunchy.
Cool. Then that's what I'm going to do is I'm going to fly between a couple of these towers, try and get closer to where I see the others going, but fly along, and as I'm flying, just pew pew pew, picking off goblins and orcs and things like that as I fly.
Okay. You see him start just shooting things. Rome. Or actually, whoever else wants the spotlight.
I'm reading what I can do still. Forgot about all the new stuff.
Aiden, do you have anything?
Fireball. Throw a fireball.
I don't have a fireball.
Damn
it! I mean, I've unleashed chaos.
If you're gonna throw a fireball, you gotta warn me so I can move my ass out the way.
So I went with Rendaya. So I'm in the very far situation from where Zazik would be.
And you see me take off and just sort of doing these slow loops across the line, just pew, 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 as I go.
I got nothing at the moment. I'm still trying to.
I mean, you see Randaya fly up and just starts, blowing things up and shooting things like crazy. I mean, you could fly too and just start handgunning things, clearing a path towards Zazik.
Oh, we totally have to do the Tony and Pepper in the end game battle where it's like back to back flying.
Oh my god.
Actually, that sounds like fun.
I knew that was coming.
And you actually see down out on the battlefield, Tamarin is behind the Hydra and is kind of like shell shocked in a way.
So if Aiden doesn't know what he's gonna do, I'm going to, since I'm hidden, I'm going to, since it seems to be busy dealing with Miz, I'm gonna run up the Hydra's tail
Okay.
and just start like stabbing it in the back.
All right. Are you going to just use your teleport, get to it?
Nope, I'm literally gonna run up its back, like, you know.
Okay. All right. You run up the back. Go ahead and give me whatever attack rolls and everything you got, and make sure you check all your abilities, and check if you know weapons and such.
To use that's separate. Okay. I'm assuming that hits.
That does hit. You roll up and you hit, and you start you reach in with your devouring dagger. What does a devouring dagger do?
It's gonna be this plus. How do I add? Can I add more dice to this? Oh nope. Whoop, didn't mean to do that.
I will take my fear, since it is a fear roll.
It's that plus this. What tier are we?
You are tier
No.
Tier
tier
2?
Tier 2 or tier 3?
Assuming
uh
2. Oh, 3,
still.
because we're level 5.
Yeah. Yep.
So level 3. All right, so and then another, so 30.
Okay. You kind of you come in and just start stabbing as you're climbing up. You're like mountain piking as you're climbing up type thing, and just do it. It roars, and it is actually going to spend a total of 5 fear to activate
God.
5 times, 5 heads. Zazik, I got the double finger out of that one.
Fuck you, Gonzo.
Zazik, you are going to get 2 heads attacking you. I'm going to roll. I know the 3 doesn't hit. Does the 14 hit?
Yes.
Okay. So you will take the damage. You take a total of 24 damage as one of the heads bites you.
It is
Rome.
just a flesh wound.
you come up and you start slamming and going across on this body and start climbing up to it and just stabbing as you're going. And 3 of the heads, snarl and spit, reach down and come try to bite you as you're climbing up. I know the 5 wouldn't hit. Does the 15 hit? And does the 12 hit? I don't think the 12 hit.
The 15 hits, the 12 does not.
Okay, so this one head comes and bites you. You take a total of 17 points of damage as this head comes down and just y'all see this. It's easily seeable that Rome is up there just slashing away as it's climbing up the body of this hydra, and these heads start flinging around and start smashing into him. He dodges quickly out of the way of 2 of them, and then when he does this backflip to get away, one of them grabs him in midair and just bites him really hard. You see Zazik dodges one head as another head comes down and just grabs Zazik's body and gives a good old crunch, and you see like blood splatter across its mouth. You do have spotlight now.
Fuck you. I'm punching the one that has me in a chokehold with the teeth.
Okay.
What does a 12 with hope give me?
It gives you a hope, and that's about it.
I will take the hope.
It is going to go, and it is going to spend 2 fear. 1 attack on to Rome. One of them does hit. Rome, you will take. The one that had you and bit you just kind of clamps down a little bit harder onto your body. 11 points of damage, not bad. And then Zazik, does a 12 hit?
A 12 does not hit.
You sit there and you kind of feel the mouth kind of pushing down on you, and you like push back on it as it tries to clamp a little bit harder. Y'all have spotlight. Aiden, Tamirin, Rendai, anything y'all want to do?
That. Exactly that barking. That's exactly what I'm doing. Arr. I.
Yeah, you're probably the closest one to the Hydra.
Yeah. So there's heads. So are all the heads clamped on somebody? I'm sorry, my brain is not here.
I am
No,
currently being chewed on.
there's not all the heads are clamped down on somebody, but they are, on and biting. You do
I
have an ability. Don't forget that you have a reaction ability that anytime someone's damaged, you can curse them or hex them, and providing stuff. So yeah, be very careful of that next time.
forgot about that. Can mark as stress.
And give people advantages and such. Yeah, which is very, very powerful.
Forgot about that.
Yeah.
Okay. I am gonna use Ice Spike as a weapon and attempt to go through the neck of the one that is chewing on Zazik.
Okay. Go ahead and
So that
roll to
is
hit.
if it'll work. Did that show up?
No, it did not.
You
But
don't. Okay, hold on. Uh, there we go. I had to press it harder.
oh, you do
26
hit,
hit.
and with hope.
And with hope.
Okay.
I think you're sitting there, and all of a sudden, this spike comes through the neck of this Hydra.
Uh,
I'm going to roll damage.
oh my god. Yeah.
Does the Hydra drop me?
It is 8.
It does not drop you, but this ice spike goes through it. You still have
Oh,
spotlight, so anybody else can go, or you can continue on.
to gain my hope, but it won't let me. Sorry. It won't let me gain my hope.
Just then put it to the side somewhere. That way you can know.
Okay.
So Aiden and I are flying. How much further do we have to be before we get into reasonable range?
Oh yeah, it takes about a turn. So you're pretty much, if you spend an action moving, you can get there no problem.
I'm gonna point over and just go. Let's get in there. Because I have an idea next time. If this is a turn on the next turn, I have an idea.
Yeah, on your next, you can either go move, and then someone else can take the spotlight, and then y'all, and if they continue to hold the spotlight, y'all will be in turn.
Okay.
Well, while we're moving, I'm going to channel raw power
Okay.
to gain hope after tossing one of my cards into my vault.
Okay.
So,
Channel raw power. Aiden and Randaya, is anybody gonna do anything?
When we're in range, I want to tag team.
Okay, I'm gonna go and spend a fear to take initiative from y'all as y'all are moving because this is perfect. Andaya and Aiden and Randaya, please give me a perception roll. You hear this loud boom go off, and then another loud boom go off. It's a reaction roll, so no hope or no fear, just a reaction roll. You hear this loud boom.
Both rolled ones though.
Yeah. A 1 and an 8 and a 1 and a 9.
Love it here.
Randaya, does a 12 hit you? Hit your evasion.
It does not.
Aiden, does a 13 hit you on your evasion?
It does.
Okay, you're sitting there, and y'all are both kind of flying, and just you're still shooting things and killing them as you're flying by. Randaya, you turn and look to your left, and all of a sudden you see this cannonball just start flying straight towards you, and you peek over, and
I jump out of the way, but it hits Aiden.
very much so because this one hits Aiden.
God.
Oh god! Oh shit! Sorry.
Out of a bitch.
Aiden, you see this, you hear Randaya go, oh fuck, and just you feel the wing beat next to you, and all of a sudden you feel this heavy fiery metal just smash into the left side of your ribs as you take 42 points of damage and you're falling out of the air.
Oh.
Ow.
That hurts.
How did you phrase it, Mizzy?
Fuck you, Gonzo.
Fuck you, Gonzo. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thanks. I just want.
Hey, that's
I want
my
to get the right
line.
intonation. I want to get the right intonation in there.
Fuck you, Gonzo.
Okay. Well, I'm going to mark a stress because I'm Dracona, and mark 1 fewer hit points.
Good.
Can I do
That probably would put
Yeah,
you
that
into
would
3,
be-
wouldn't it?
42. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. It would definitely knock me up into severe.
You look back, Rendai, and you see like this giant fiery cannonball is just like smashed Aiden's side, and you can see like armor, and you can see a little bit of ribs and flesh, and he's starting to
Dude,
fall.
you okay? You okay?
Fuck.
So, oh wait, hold on. I don't know if this is applicable because there's a guardian. New ability. Please hold.
New ability. Loading.
Okay, I can't do that yet. All right. I'm just gonna try and grab him.
Okay, you can do it, no problem. I mean, he's falling because he's in pain, but it's not like he's flailing around. It's not like he's not going to accept the help.
Right. Yeah. Dude, okay, come on. We gotta get over there.
Yeah. Okay. Let's keep going.
You do have the spotlight. It is yours now.
All right, right there. Let's go. Focus. And I'm gonna spend the three hope, not my super tag team, just the two of us.
Okay, just the 2 tag team. That's your tag team
And
for
I
the
see
day.
so I see where the ice spike went through, and I see where Rome is, and go to just focus at the bottom. I'm like, right there.
All right, so you're gonna do a
And-
tag team. Aiden, what abilities you use, and Randai, what are you gonna use?
Oh, what am I gonna use?
And how are you gonna do this? Randai just said where.
You know what? I'm gonna unleash chaos on it.
Okay, a chaos arrow bolt.
I'm
and
picking.
I'm going to use my Ranger's focus,
Okay,
which also burns a hope.
that's 4 hope.
Yep, but this gives me +3 on the attack roll, and if it hits, when I do damage, they mark a stress. The attacks, and they're my focus, so that like stress, I always know where they are. It's like hunter's marking.
Yeah, pretty much.
So cool.
All right, give me rolls. Let's see what we got.
That's a 15.
With fear.
That's a 24 with hope.
I'm sure you're going to take the 24 with hope over the 15
Yeah.
with fear.
No.
What?
All right. Go and roll your damage. We'll add it together and put it towards the total. And give me a descriptive phrase of how this works, because you did not kill it, but I want to know how cool this looks. As all of it swings and flies by Rome's head as it goes towards this creature. Rome, you feel this energy bolt just go, whatever they're doing is like running right past your body. You can feel it kind of singe your body as it comes by.
Oh, great.
So,
And that one.
You should be used to this by now. That they always doing some kind of crazy shit.
Should.
yeah,
Keyword
I'm
is
also
should.
on
Really?
this. I'm adding a stress,
Okay.
which gives me a +1 bonus on my proficiency for the damage roll.
Gotcha.
And you know what? I'm going to add a stress to double the damage die of my choice, because I really didn't do much damage. So I'm going to double one of my 2s, so instead of a 4, it's a 6.
So that's 13. It didn't do the add. There's an add bonus thing I forgot to tick. So I added the stress, but forgot to tick. So it's 13 damage from me.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's 6 for me. So 19 total.
Okay. You sit there and go ahead and describe what y'all do. It didn't destroy it, but you do destroy this head.
What does Unleash Chaos do?
basically I just shoot a bolt of like pure chaos.
What does it look like?
Oh,
So I hold up both of my pistols, basically channeling this chaos through the ends of the pistol and just shooting it out towards the target.
oh my god, that's freaking cool. So I see that, and I see where it hits and makes the first impact, and I just have one of my energy arrows fly right down the same line and into that spot. And when it hits, it kind of explodes with its radiant damage.
The head kind of just. Zazik, you are actually freed from this. You did roll with hope.
Wonderful.
This you sit there and you're sitting there, and all of a sudden it hits that ice spike and everything, and it just blows up into shards and blood and guts. Of course, you're covered in it. Plenty and willing and able. You do have the spotlight, so Tamara and Rome, do y'all want to do anything?
I'm gonna whip it.
Okay.
Oh, and we also high five at the end.
We're in the
High
air.
five.
Yeah.
I whip it when they're high fiving, so hopefully the crack of the whip resounds as they're high fiving.
I love it.
And it is this. Yeah,
That does hit, and with hope. Good job. Good job.
cool. I got 2 hope. It says that I'm in read-only mode, and I don't know why, so that's why it's
Because
not.
you're not logged in to
But I
Demi
am!
Crane. Yeah, it doesn't recognize. I
I had to close mine out and redo it
Yeah,
at the beginning because it did the same thing to
Oh.
me.
I
it's lame.
It's a lame image.
Stupid session management.
Sold.
What do I do for a living?
Cold. It's loading. It's reloading. Okay, hold on. Sorry. Big brain moment here. Hey, I can add my hope in now. I can get rid of this post-it. No. Okay. Damage. Here we go. Roll. Yeah.
Damn. You should learn to crack this whip. Does your whip do anything extra?
Ooh, it's the I can mark or stress to target another creature within range.
Mhm.
And it's the dragon whip, right?
No, you have a dragon sword.
Oh, okay. Then no, I don't think so.
Unless you want to attack someone else within it, that's fine. You're fighting some big creature, so if you were fighting a bunch of people, that'd be a different story.
Yeah.
All right, it rears up. Y'all still have initiative because you rolled with hope.
Feeling really good after what I've seen out of my siblings. So I'm gonna try to punch another head.
Okay, go for it.
Not Rome's.
No, not rooms. 15.
You
With
miss
fear?
and you hit with fear, so that will go back to my turn. I will take my fear.
I just
Oh.
want to succeed on one thing. I have a plan.
No.
I have
Denied.
something cool planned.
Denied.
You go to punch and it rears back and then it looks back over at Tamarin and you see these heads just go crazy as they start flailing around and trying to bite everybody. One head will go
What
towards
eyes.
Tamarin.
Okay.
Tamarin does a 17 hit.
I check it on my evasion, right?
Yes.
Then yes, it does.
And you take a total of 27 points of damage.
Calculate 26. I'm gonna use an armor slot. Okay.
Zazik does a 15 and a 13 hit.
Yes.
Okay. These are 2 different damage rolls, FYI.
Okay.
First one is a total of 17. And the second one is a total of 22.
Alan says hi, by the way.
Alan!
All right. I have no more armor slots.
You see these
no.
heads just come down and go bite on Zazik. One of them turns over to Tamarin and just Tamarin, you have an ability that helps whenever someone gets attacked.
Hex! I can hex it. I can hex it. I can hex it. I can hex it. I'm gonna cause a stress. That was words, I promise. I don't.
Bree's
think
like hex it, Ralph over here. I'm gonna
I
hex it.
I hexed it.
I also did a stress on that too, by the way,
Okay.
Gonzo.
Yeah, it's gotten 2 stress on it.
Damage
the-
action and damage rolls against a hexed creature gain a bonus equal to your tier. So tier 2, right?
Tier 3.
Tier 3. So I get to +3. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Everybody gets a +3.
And it's until the GM spends a number of fear equal to your spellcast trait to remove it, or I hex another creature.
Yep.
What's my spellcast trait?
That's your whatever you roll spellcast. It's your highest stat. I think it's what instinct or knowledge, one of the two. Can't remember.
Presence.
Or presence. Oh yeah, yeah. They changed it up a
To
bit.
3.
You're
Okay.
a bard, it's presence.
It's 3.
It's presence.
No,
did
she's not a bard. She's a witch when she does that.
Ah,
I am both.
See, the hat changes momentarily.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
only
whatever the
thermal.
whatever the witch's stat is.
gotcha.
All right.
Oh, the witch's stat is. Oh, I don't know what it is.
It is y'all's action still, and Tamarin, you did that is not an action. That is a reaction.
Knowledge. Sorry, which is knowledge?
I will
Wait.
attempt to keep digging through the hydra with my knives.
All right, go ahead and give me some rolls.
21.
Does hit. Is with fear.
Enjoy the fear.
He will. He will.
You will.
Here's the first one,
Dice.
and then plus this. Sweet.
You just start smashing into it, and it starts screaming and hollering and going crazy. As you're doing that,
38.
everybody give me a reaction roll to see something.
It's like
Big old 12.
24. Woohoo.
What is everybody rolling? Because I
13.
don't know what to roll.
I did instinct because it's
That's what I was
perception.
thinking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's some that are passive for vision, but you know, you can
Let's do
use different things.
Hold on. Did it work? Yeah.
it worked.
I got a hope.
No, there is no hope. This is reaction rolls.
God damn it.
Nobody gets hope or fear. Otherwise, I'd have a whole lot of fear.
I was so excited.
I would have gotten a
I'm
hope
finally
too.
remembering that. Guys, I'm remembering. It's okay.
All right, you're sitting there, and people that got did anybody get a 15 or higher?
Oh,
Yes.
I got a 24.
Gonzo, I forgot.
not.
Both of my attacks gave it a stress, so it has 2 more stress.
2
on
more
it.
stress on top. Okay, thank you. Okay. 15 or higher, you're busy, you know, striking and battling this thing like crazy. And all of a sudden, if you got a 15 or higher, you notice something in the air above you. And you see someone floating there. And all of a sudden, you see something coming down, and it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And everybody that is there will take a total of...
Not me and Aiden, though, right? Because we're still at a distance.
Yeah, we're still in the air.
Yeah, no, you're not in the air. You're at a distance, but you're not in the air because you fell. Because he was saving you. You two noticed it, the 3 that are on there. First things first.
Oh no.
Where did it go?
Oh no, it can't happen then. Oh darn.
Steam lost the sheet.
Everybody there, is your defense, is your evasion 15 or higher? Or 15 or...
No.
I mean, I could make it 15 or higher.
If you want to, you better do it, because you just noticed this giant fireball landing on top of you.
All right, I'm gonna use Rogue's Hope. I'm gonna spend 3 hope, and basically until I get hit or our next rest, my evasion is you need a 17 or better to hit me.
Okay. All right, everybody make a reaction roll.
Hold on, I'm making sure I can't do anything.
Okay.
Sorry. Oh,
What sort of reaction roll?
To dodge out of the way.
oh, okay. Um,
So would that be everybody?
I forgot I have Fireball, guys. We're doing great.
How does somebody forget to have Fireball?
I'm asleep. It is past my bedtime.
Marga.
All right, I'm dodging. Finesse.
Oh wait, I did that wrong. That's the wrong thing.
Would Rendaya
Does
and
a
I
15 get
have
me
to
out of the way?
as well?
No, this is just the people that are on the thing.
Oh,
Oz.
okay.
Should be there should be a +2 to that, so that's a 17.
Okay. So. You are the only one. You will actually take 0 damage from this as you see it coming and dodging out of the way. Zazik and Tamarin, you will take the full damage of this fireball.
The 15 doesn't get out of the way.
Nope.
Fine. Okay.
You will
Fireball.
take a total of 34 points of damage.
That is not severe damage for me.
I'm gonna use an armor slot. Wait, do I have resistance because I'm a red dragon?
No.
What, to fire? You absolutely do.
No. Yes, you do. You take half.
No. Fine.
I was like, you have resistance to whatever your damage type is.
Motherfucker. I was like, I know this one. Should be proud of me. I remembered something important about my character.
I mean, maybe it's different in Dragonheart.
Oh, you forgot about the fireball that you
Fuck
had.
off. I wouldn't have used it anyways. Azek was in the thing's mouth.
Don't make me come down there.
I mean, it doesn't really matter how big the room is.
This giant fireball comes down and hits right on top of this Hydra, explodes, and it's like just a miniature, nuclear bomb just goes, kills a bunch of goblins and all of the creatures that are around it also, and the Hydra sisters all burnt up, and you see this undead type creature floating in the air, just throwing the bombs. People that made this and saw this creature can see what it is. It's kind of floating, but it is definitely, pretty much Lich-esque, standing there. I should say, floating there.
Does it look like something we would expect out of a red wizard?
No, definitely not.
Does it look like a
Not friendly.
bitch?
It looks like a bitch. A motherfucking
Do I see
bitch.
it? Because I got hit by the fireball.
No,
Did
you
I
just know that
see-
you got hit by the fireball.
Okay.
The only people that see this are Aiden and Randaya. Everybody else just kind of dodged out of the way or didn't
No, I
dodge
saw
out.
it.
Oh, did you see it? I'm sorry.
Is the Hydra still alive?
No, it's dead.
So,
It
Raunchy.
won't splat.
so the undead dude is not wearing red robes.
Correct. It is definitely not a good quote.
Oh man, I wanted to
Good
kill
guy.
Zaz Sam. I want to shoot Zaz Sam. Damn it! All right, okay.
So what's the next scariest thing on the field?
Yeah.
That thing.
That.
you do have initiative. It is your spotlight.
Did he-
I
Did he kill the Hydra?
Yeah, the Hydra died.
I mean, it seems like he's probably not on Tiamat's side if he just killed, like, arguably, like you said, the
Their creature,
scariest
yeah.
thing here. Like, that doesn't seem
The
like the
scariest
best of
thing
us.
near y'all. That's not the scariest thing here, but it's the scariest thing near here.
What's the next scariest thing?
Oh, there's other, like giants and other lizard type creatures all through this battlefield.
I'm just going monster hunting.
Okay. You see
This
Rome.
motherfucker tried to blow me up though.
He's running away.
See, feels this heat, dodges out of the way, and just starts running off into the distance, stabbing these orcs and goblins as he's going. And just going through and leaving this dead path. You can follow the path as it's headed
So
to
my take was we're clearly fighting this thing. This guy shows up and obviously he's a lich, so he doesn't care about us, but he kills the Hydra. So I'm like, oh, cool, like he's on our side, or he's not on our side. So I'll go kill someone else. If I'm wrong, like I'll come back and kill him again. Like
He's not on our
I'll
side.
make him full dead.
I figure we'll just Butch and Sundance this.
Together.
Yeah, just like create the path.
You see Rome go off and just go into their stabbing spree as they're gutting goblins and orcs and kobolds along the way, headed to this wingless type dragon.
I do want to head towards where the siblings were and make sure they're not fully roasted or dead again.
Dead again.
They're fine.
Yeah, we'll take out stuff along the way.
Yeah.
Okay, you fly down and you see Tamarin and Zazik. If y'all want to describe what you look like, go right ahead.
I have no eyebrows.
I am very bloody. I think the blood from the Hydra where it splattered all over me is crispy to my skin at this point.
Makes
I
sense.
feel like the guy in the
Yeah.
Beetlejuice waiting room with the cigarette.
Yeah, exactly. But so I'm looking up and I'm pissed as hell. And
No.
I am letting out my elemental breath towards the guy that dropped the fireball on us.
Backing away slowly.
Which I don't think that does anything, but I'll take that hope.
Yeah, you go, and it just like, he looks down at you and goes, no. And all of a sudden you see this bolt of lightning go down at you.
I am
Everybody that
jumping
is
out of the
there,
way.
everybody except for Rome, this lightning...
I mean, the good news is you can just smile and take that because you're a blue dragon, so who cares?
Exactly. My 2 hit points.
16. Nobody's evasion is above 16, correct?
No.
No.
Okay. Ms., you will definitely take half of this damage
Okay.
as this lightning bolt comes chaining in. Everybody takes 24. Ms., you take 12. As
So,
this
just
lightning
for-
bolt just goes, runs through
Just so-
everybody and lances off of each other.
Just so everybody remembers, in our backgrounds, because you guys we all have Dracona ancestry,
Mhm.
you can your scales act as natural protection, so you
Yep.
can mark a stress to take one less hit point if you need to.
If you take severe damage.
Yeah, I'm not taking severe on this.
Yeah.
That was not
So you're not.
severe.
So I take 1 hit point after marking an armor slot.
Same.
It is y'all still. He is still floating.
Somebody
I'm
else is floating.
gonna cast Fireball. Oh,
Up-
at him.
Up
Yes.
up at him.
Up at him.
Up at him.
Okay.
And
Okay,
if it
so
decides to ricochet back down at us,
Oh,
don't fuck it up. I'm gonna spend a
Okay.
hope to give you
Don't
advantage.
fuck it up.
I am gonna spend a hope.
What are you going to spend a hope on?
Can I give myself advantage with hope?
No,
No,
you cannot.
I'm spending a hope to give you advantage, and I'm telling you,
okay.
don't fuck it up.
That helps, so we'll do it. Okay.
There you go.
Roll.
Yeah.
Does that fuck it up?
You throw this fireball up. You can see that he's trying to do something, and he like waves his hand. And you've seen this. He tries to dispel it as it comes back, and he goes, "Oh!" And his face goes, and it hits him. Go and roll damage.
You guys ready?
Mm-hmm,
Let's do this.
Let's see how well you do. Nice. That one D20 rolls a 1.
Of course it
Damn.
does.
Of course, one of the D20s rolls a 1.
Yep.
Why wouldn't it?
You throw up and this fireball hits him and just kind of explodes and he's engulfed and everything. You can see his like robes and everything are on fire. It is with a fear, so I will take my fear and he will activate. As you can see, he is very pissed and he's like, okay. And you can see he's like, and everybody there, give me a reaction roll. So everybody but Rome.
Doing
You-
what?
Reaction roll
Avoiding?
to dodge out of the way.
Is he casting another fireball at us?
Yes. You do not get hope or fear. You need a 13 or higher on this.
I got a 14. I got a 12.
I got an 8.
All right,
14.
so Randaya and Zazik will take half from this. Zazik, you will actually take half of the half.
Cameron, you also take half because you're a red dragon.
No.
Oh, no. No, Tamarin will take half, not Zazik. I'm sorry.
Okay, so I take half. Okay.
Yeah.
So question, because it's kind of relevant. So
Mhm.
when we're putting it into the calculate damage thing, do I put in the full number and then click apply resistance?
I would just do the half in case it messes up.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cool.
Schneike. Well, I'm not being targeted by this attack, correct?
Correct. You are not the target of the
That's
attack.
AoE.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I'm like, wait, I've got that armor.
You all take a total of 59 points of damage.
Hey, I am passed the fuck out.
So that whole thing about marking the stress point, that's coming in here.
That's coming
Yep.
into effect now. Rogue.
So again,
Okay.
Aiden is the only person who takes that. Everybody else takes half of that, which is still severe, which means you can spend a scale thing to mark it down to 2, and then if you have armor left, you use that and then just take 1.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
Which is what's happening here.
Yeah, because
that's
Zazik,
exactly what's happening
Oh
with
yeah,
me.
I don't know how to do math. Hold on.
Zazik takes half of that.
So
Randaya
59.
takes half of that.
Mhm.
Tamarin, you take
59 would be
30.
27, right?
Yeah, and you take half of that because actually you just take half of this. Yeah, so you would
So
take
27, right?
Yep. Correct.
yes, it's everybody takes the rest of you take 27.
Okay.
That's fine. I'm still unconscious.
You'll
Oh,
see.
no.
spend
So
your-
Zazik,
I
your
got
death
one hit
move.
point left.
So your
Yeah,
death
I'm
move
doing
is
it.
to just go unconscious right now.
Yes.
You see
In
Zazik
response-
kind of
in
pass
response to
out
blackout.
and passes out on the ground.
I am very crispy.
All right. I see that. And I pull out my D4 and I go unstoppable.
There we go. I was waiting for that.
Yes.
Do you want to describe what Unstoppable does for everybody? Because not everybody knows that.
Sure. Once per long rest, you can become unstoppable. You gain a die. And in this case, it's a D4. I have it here in front of me. And with the 1 is the starting value face up. After I make a damage roll that deals 1 or more hit point, I increase that value by 1 until it gets to 4. And then it falls out after when it would turn to 5. Unstoppable ends. I reduce the severity of physical damage by 1. I add that current value of the die to my damage roll. I cannot be restrained and I cannot be made vulnerable. And I'm going to start going up there and I am kind of pissed off right now. So I'm just going to start
Only
shooting.
kind of?
Only kind of.
Only kind of at the moment.
This is only the second time you've seen me die.
I'm
Valid.
yeah. Well, you're not broken in half and half chewed. So there's there's a little bit there.
You're not dead. You're only mostly dead.
Mostly dead. Yeah. You're busy blaving over there or something. I forget what it's called.
I don't know.
So yeah, I'm going to can I do this? Do I need a hope to do this? I do not. Cool. Yeah, I'm just going to I'm going to shoot him.
Okay.
Where's my bow? There it is. Why did it not roll?
It doesn't love you.
It does. It hates me. Okay. Bow of Alliance. Okay. +3. Good. Roll. Ugh.
That's a
7.
critical.
Oh, it is. It's crit.
Yeah.
I saw the total first.
Yeah.
And then
Purple
and then I'm
is
like,
critical.
fuck. All right.
You have the lowest critical score that you can get.
Yep.
Or actually, second lowest. Because double
Second
ones
level.
is still critical too. So
Yep.
double twos is a critical hit. So go ahead.
So
Max damage of your bow first, and then roll and add that all together.
So max damage of my bow right now is 4d8 plus 3.
So
So that is 39 to start.
yep. Then you do your rolls.
Yep.
So didn't we figure this out that anything over into severe, it doesn't matter whether it's like 38 or 100, it's just severe damage.
It depends on if they have abilities or if they what their thresholds are.
Right.
Because their threshold, it could be 120.
Well, but that's what I mean is, like, once you're into severe, it doesn't matter where you are, you're just in that category.
Correct. You just have to figure out if you got severe or not.
Okay.
Because like a dragon's thresholds could be 27 and 42. And
Okay.
if he doesn't get the 42, it's not severe.
So that's 64 points of damage from my bow shot as I start to fly up closer.
You sit there and shoot.
I'm not a word. I'm dead silent and just sort of eye contact with him. I'm not even looking at the bow. Just like, yeah.
Direct eye contact.
You hit that arrow goes right into his chest and kind of pokes out the other side of his shoulder as you're flying up at him, and you can tell that he falls down, and he's like ah, and you can tell you severely did some damage to him and is really punctured into his body.
He puts it right through his nasal opening on his skull.
It is now. Don't forget, Randai, you get a point. You can remove a point of stress and gain a hope. You get both of those two for trading.
Yes, I am doing both of those things.
Yes, you get a point of hope and you can remove a point of stress. It is still y'all thing as you see this. The lich has kind of come down a bit, but it is still out of melee range.
Well, I'm gonna take a pop shot at it with my revolver.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, let me do that.
Miz, what are you at for hit points? Are you at 0?
Yeah.
14 does not hit, but I will take that fear.
Would a 16 hit?
16 would. Do you get a plus bonus? Oh yeah,
Okay,
don't
I'm
forget.
gonna
No, this thing is not hexed.
I'm going to manipulate magic, mark a stress, and get +2 to my action roll
Okay,
result.
that'll do it then. I still get the fear, but yes, it does hit.
And now damage. Da, 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 da.
Okay.
19.
It looks really pissed. It is my turn. He is going to. You see him kind of flip into his hand, and you see this blood kind of streak out of his hand. And
Okay.
everybody here, but Rome, because Rome is still off trying to kill a wingless dragon.
I'll be back.
You see this blood come streak at y'all, and goes after everybody. It'll be one big roll against everybody.
Okay.
If you guys need me, just
No,
whistle.
it's everyone,
I'll come
honey.
running.
Everybody except for Rome, because Rome is off everywhere else. Everybody, if your evasion is higher than 14, please let me know.
Crap.
As I'm flying up, am I still within range of this thing?
You're still within range because this spell can go out to far range, and your bow can go out to far range. Correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So you move your close up to close distance, which is fine, and then you're there.
Okay.
So is this an over-encompassing attack, or is this a targeted everybody attack?
Targeted everybody attack.
Then can I use my shifting armor?
What does it say?
When I'm targeted for attack, I can mark an armor slot and give the attack roll against me disadvantage.
I'll roll that disadvantage. So give me a second.
Okay. Let me mark an armor slot.
My disadvantage roll is a 13. Does that?
Well, that still hits. Hey, dude, it was worth a shot.
All right. So everybody got hit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Everybody takes 2 points of stress on top of the damage, except for Zazik. You're out conscious, of course.
I am unaware. I am mangled body, crispy.
Everybody takes
You're a sleepy chicken nugget.
Everybody takes 8 points of damage as you feel this blood being poured out of your body. It's like the blood hits you and just drags your blood out of your body and comes back into him. And you notice that the arrow falls out of his skin, and you can see he's like healed a little bit.
Cool.
I'm gonna spend 1 hope and use Rune Ward and try and reduce my incoming damage by 1d8.
Okay.
And roll that. So I
I
reduce it
have
by
1 hit
4.
point left, guys.
So I actually kind of took none hit points on that.
None hit points. You took the stress,
Because
but no hit points.
Right, I took the stress, but no hit points. Because
Yeah.
I reduced it.
La-di-da.
I get to reduce all of this. I get to reduce the damage because I'm in my mode.
Cracked out.
Oh yeah, because you're
I'm
unstoppable.
unstoppable.
You're cracked out.
Oh, I need a title card like an invincible. So I'm just like I'm.
Oh my.
So
You need to put it as a
I am-
background. You need to put it as a
You're down?
background. on the
Yeah,
green
yeah,
screen.
yeah.
No,
Brian's down.
I'm not down. I am vulnerable because I am fully stressed out.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Not down, but fully stressed. Okay. It is y'all's action.
I do stress you out quite a lot.
Yes, you
Yes.
do.
It is y'all's spotlight. Rome, you hear like all this fighting going off behind you. You hear people screaming and bloody murder. You actually recognize some of the voices are not your normal people. I mean, these are your people that are actually getting hurt.
All right.
Can I? Oh, sorry.
I'm going to mark a stress. I'm going to duck into the shadow of the Drake that I just killed, and I'm going to reappear somewhere behind this clown, and then since I can't, how high up in the air is he?
He's probably about 20, 30 feet up in the air.
Okay, so then instead of me jumping him and backstabbing him, I'm gonna use Rain of Blades and just basically just machine gun a bunch of knives at him.
Okay.
Yes.
Alex.
Is with fear. I will take the fear. You do hit, so go ahead and roll the damage. You see Rome just kind of appear like mid-air and go and throw a bunch of blades at him, and it gets stuck into his body.
Okay.
Is he?
He is not
Is he
vulnerable.
currently? He's not vulnerable. Okay.
Not vulnerable.
All right, so I get this, and then I get my sneak attack. So it's that, and then this. He
You
takes
throw-
38.
You throw these daggers, and you notice that some of them kind of dissipate when they go off of his body, but you do some damage.
Sweet.
He gonna go again. He looks over at you and just like, no. And all of a sudden, he takes his hand and goes, and it kind of withers up and cracks and breaks.
Interesting.
His hand, you say?
Grab his strong hand.
16 hit.
Grab my strong hand. 16 does not hit.
16 does not hit.
He needs a 17 to hit me.
Okay. You sit there and all of a sudden you feel like your body is kind of like creaking and stuff as a little bit, like someone's like kind of puppet stringing you, and you're like, and you kind of resist it, and you're like, oh shit, what was that?
No. I look at him and I go, no.
Correct.
But you feel like he was gonna try to like puppet string or kind of crack your bones, and you kind of get a quick resist, and you're like, no.
I'm sure he thought he was going to do a whole bunch of things.
Yeah. It is back to y'all.
Man, I wish Zazik was out shit fastball specially into this clown.
I'm gonna use Mystic Tether.
Okay. What does it do?
Others can trigger tag teams too. I
So
just
Mystic
can't anymore.
Tether I make a spellcast roll against a target within far range, and on a success, they're temporarily restrained and must mark a stress. If I target a flying creature, the spell grounds and temporarily restrains them.
Oh yeah, do that.
I like
Can
that.
I-
Try.
Can
I
I
just
eat
learned I
something
have
first
it, guys.
before you
I'm
do it?
reading. Are you proud of me? The English major is reading. We're doing great
So
things.
proud.
Hey,
Ooh.
And with hope, he is flying, so you will restrain him and bring him down.
down here, bitch.
Does it do any damage at all?
No, it just restrains him.
Okay. He comes down to the ground. Did you make sure you
He
grab your
looks
hope,
mad.
Tamarin?
I did. Excuse
Okay.
me. I'm sorry.
It is y'all's go still.
Do you guys mind if I cast knife or?
Can I eat something first?
Sure.
Sure. I'm gonna eat my feast of Zuria and heal all my health and clear all my stress.
Okay.
And
What the
gain
fuck?
1d4 hope.
Are you
So-
still a cleric? Are you still a cleric? Can you heal? Can you heal Ms.?
I don't have any healing stuff.
How are you a cleric?
I'm not anymore.
He lost that, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then for hope. Okay. I did that.
Ms., like I have inspirational words which would let you clear a hit point, but I think you have to be conscious for that to work.
You can whisper in her ear. You have to get really close and go.
Yeah. It's like when someone's in a coma.
Yeah.
Correct.
You probably have potions that you could use, but all right, it is still yours because that does not. That is not anything that
Yeah.
puts on my action. So, Rome, Tamarin, Randaya.
I'm
By
gonna
any
I'm
chance?
gonna call down to Aiden. I'm gonna call
Yep.
down to Aiden and I'm just gonna say, dude, you've been shooting so good. Do it again. Which is invoking my soldier's bond ability. Once per long rest, when I compliment someone or ask them about something they're good at, you both gain 3 hope.
Okay. Well, I had 5 hope, and I was gonna see if anybody wanted tag team.
Well, now you have more.
Yeah, but I have a cap of 6.
Well,
Right.
then use it real quick, and then you can add 3.
So I'll use the 3 to do a tag team.
Then you'll
And who
gain
else is
3.
coming up? Yeah, and I'll gain 3, so I'll be back up to the 5.
Net
Uh,
0.
Who do you want to tag team with?
Well, we're all within.
I'm in the air. I'm not within melee range to him. I was close. Now I'm less close.
And it can be with anybody as long as they have the ability to attack with it. It doesn't have to be anybody close to you. It could be 2 people at far range.
I can attack. I'm going to be right next to
Yeah.
them now.
It's only 2 people.
Yes. You and someone else.
Okay.
Randaya has a belt that allows it to do 3 people, but that's a different thing. That's a special item.
Oh, that's fancy. Well, Jake's numbers have been crazy,
guys.
so yeah,
Alright.
I'll do it with Jake.
All right.
I
Well,
just pulled the bitch to the ground, so we're doing great.
So how does it work again in terms of rolling?
So what it is you both describe what you're going to do, say some creative way of doing it, because you're doing it together at the same time. You'd make your die roll, and you choose one of the 2 to do it.
And
All
then
right, so
you total up all your damage.
And you
So
total,
you start shooting. You start shooting me in the face to distract him, and I'll start carving out what's left of his body. And then, if he ducks, I get him, and if he jumps to get out of the way of the knives, you get him.
Well, isn't he tethered right now?
he is
Yeah.
tethered, and
He's
he is
restrained.
vulnerable. So you do
nice.
get a D6 on top of this when you roll to hit.
You're welcome.
Okay.
How do
I
I
did
how do I
that.
add a die?
Advantage.
You
Oh,
click
yeah,
the
okay.
advantage button. Yeah, and it'll give it to
Yeah.
you.
All right.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna shoot him in the face.
All right. Oz got an 18 with hope.
Okay.
Aiden
Yeah.
got a 10 with hope.
So
So,
I think we're taking the 18 with hope.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
gonna go with
I take 18. Yeah.
all right. So now you roll the
Okay.
damage.
All right.
Okay.
So it's this, and then is there any bonus damage for being vulnerable?
No, it's just to hit.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna do
So this
that,
plus
and you know what? I'm gonna spend 3 hope and reroll any number of my damage dice. So
so
I'm going to reroll
The 2 1s.
so
the
30,
2
33,
ones. So let me
33
do
for me.
33 total. Jake?
Yep, for me.
Okay. Da-da. Okay, so I'm gonna re-roll those 2 1s. Yeah. Okay, one of them was better.
Yeah.
So 14 plus 7, 21.
Okay. Give me how y'all want to kill him.
He shoots him in the face while I cut his body to pieces, and then he realizes he's in too many pieces to keep his magic alive.
Come on,
Now
you're role
now he-
players. Give me something
Now
good.
no, dude, I'm not. He's some random clown skeleton flying around. Like he doesn't get a cool death. He gets a quick death.
He did kill one of our people.
You
He
do
just
that.
knocked her out. He just knocked her out. She's not dead.
You go up and you like stab and start cutting through him, and then he blows a hole through his chest, and all of a sudden you carve through the chest, and you look as you're sitting there, you see the chest is kind of glowing and getting brighter and
Can we back
brighter
up?
and brighter.
And you know,
Everybody makes a reaction roll.
I throw it at the next biggest monster.
Everybody makes a reaction roll. Need a 13 or higher to dodge out of the way. No hoper.
Can I roll finesse, or do I have to roll
I
agility?
critted.
It's a reaction roll, so you choose whatever you think is appropriate to get the fuck out of the way.
I am going to seriously try to throw it.
You're not going to be able to at this time.
Well, that's not great.
No, so far, Tamarin is the only one.
But I got a double 1. That's a crit, right?
Negative,
Right?
Batman.
Right?
Wait, is this a dodge?
I will let you go with that. It is a dodge out of the way. You need to get out of the way. How are you?
If it's a dodge, I get +2 to that.
You need a 13 or higher.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Yeah, I got 21. Woohoo!
So, Randaya and Oz will take 60 points of damage. Everybody else takes 30 points of damage.
All right, so I'm going to mark a stress to downgrade that to major damage. And then I'm going to mark
a stress and make
slot.
that minor damage.
Randaya kind of unstoppable is amazing.
I'll mark 1 armor and 1 hit point.
Okay.
Mark a stress. I don't have any armor, so I take 2.
What else is around? Because I've got this. I'm in my battle focus rage.
Start smoking giants.
Just that's all I'm doing is I'm just gonna find the next biggest thing, and just keep going unstoppable at it. Because fuck all of this.
Y'all are
Fuck
sitting
this
there.
game.
You see this big explosion go off, and the fireball's kind of like greenish, ickery, type fire as it glows all over the place and hits everybody. You look over and you see Zazik is being held by this female red wizard, and all of a sudden she moves her hands like this and opens a portal and is like, "Let's go."
But there's so much here to kill.
She steps back.
Do you
through.
see all? I'm like, do you see all this experience? These are all just pinatas full of experience.
And there's still energy bolts flying.
I'm
from
yelling and I have my
10
mic
feet in the
muted
air.
because I hit the button by accident. Guys, I took all of my health points and now it says death move on my screen. What do I do?
Okay, so here you go. You have a choice.
Did you mark a stress?
Huh?
Did you do the mark a stress thing?
It wouldn't help because I had only 1 hit point left.
Oh.
And
Do you have any armor?
Nope. All used.
All right, Tamarin, you have a choice. You can go unconscious.
Okay.
You can roll your fear and hope die, and if your hope is higher than your fear die, you come back with 100% hit points and 100% stress, or you die.
Okay.
So if you roll a fear, you die. Or you can go critical, and you get 1 action, and it critically succeeds, and then you die.
Just go unconscious.
I'm gonna go unconscious.
Just go unconscious. I'll run over and scoop her up if we're.
I
heading
avoid
through.
death. Is that what that is?
Yeah, you avoid death.
Okay.
You sit there and you do that, and I don't know why it did that. You shouldn't do anything. You just go unconscious. You
Okay.
you see this female, and she's definitely Red Wizard. That's got the tattoos, the robe, everything. Opens this portal up, and you see Tamarin look over at you and go, and eyes roll back, and she falls down on the ground.
I'll since I'm like standing right there and we just dodged, I will catch her before she hits the ground.
Okay. Aiden and Randia, what are you gonna do? Everybody else besides Rome grabs that.
I'll start heading that way, but I'm moving kind of slow because I'm still just going. You're dead. Boom. You are dead.
you
I'm,
do
I'm,
this.
I'm like half
You're
a step
gonna
behind
do
you doing the same
You're
thing.
next.
Just
Yeah, you're slowly backing up, and this horde of goblins and creatures are just kind of coming at you, and you're just like, you're dead, you're dead, you're dead, just plinking away at these creatures, and you can tell that they're starting to flood the area a little bit more, and
That's
y'all
nice.
go through the portal, and it shuts down
And I
right
get
before the
try
horde.
to get one shot through as the portal closes.
It gets about halfway through, and it breaks as it goes through, and half of the arrow is sitting on your side.
But it hit some goblin in the eye.
Yeah. And you look around, and you're in this camp. But the camp is fairly nice and clean. It's got, these really nice tents that are set up, and actually like some wooden structures. There's food all over the place. And you see a bunch of wizards that are like looking over a battlefield of this like holographic battlefield over this giant table, kind of, plotting things. And this lady goes, "Are y'all okay?"
But them, no.
And she looks at y'all that are, conscious and everything. "Are y'all okay?"
I'm fine.
might have a broken rib from that cannonball.
Yeah, I saw that.
I mean, my armor's banged up, but I'm actually fine.
Yeah, you're
Lucky
in
you.
tatters. You're in tattered armor. She's like, "Let's get these to the tent, and we'll find out what our next step is. Welcome to the war." And this is where we'll end tonight.